Register for a chance to win over $3,000 in prizes from the biggest brands in fishing. Gander Mountain. We live outdoors.
I'm Nick Soboleski, a Select Quote agent with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a $300,000 group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and can't take it with him. Well, I impartially shopped the highly rated term life insurance companies we represent and found Ray, who is 41 and takes medication to control his cholesterol, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $23 a month. That's almost twice the coverage for less than half of what he had paid. If SelectQuote hasn't shopped for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-936-0677. That's 1-800-936-0677. 1-800-936-0677. Or go to SelectQuote.com. We shop. You save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Do you live with stress? If you have nervousness or common everyday anxiety, we're looking for you. Because right now we're sending risk-free supplies of a fast-acting supplement to listeners of this station. You heard right. Every listener who calls right now will learn how to get a risk-free bottle of Stress Block, a naturally derived formula that promotes feelings of calmness, alertness, and focus in just moments. Supplies for this risk-free offer are limited, so don't wait. Just call 1-800-514-7134. Stress Block is a fast-acting, non-prescription formula to support relaxation without causing drowsiness. Your nervousness is guaranteed to begin fading like magic in just minutes. This special risk-free offer is for listeners of this station, but it won't last. Call us now for this exclusive Stress Block risk-free offer. Just call 1-800-514-7134. That's 1-800-514-7134. Call 1-800-514-7134.
Want an easy way to see if you could save money on car insurance? Geico gives you 3. Call 1-800-947-AUTO, go online to geico.com, or stop by the Geico office nearest you. 3 ways you could save 15% or more.
WDVR, Riviera Beach. Real Radio 94.3 is available anywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. Download it now. 94.3 Real Radio.
Okay, here's your forecast from the CBS 12 Storm Track Weather Center, going for a mostly sunny and hot day today with high temperatures in the lower 90s. The outside chance of some afternoon showers and storms later on during the afternoon. Otherwise, we'll see partly cloudy skies during the overnight tonight as temperatures fall back into the mid to upper 70s. From the CBS 12 Storm Track Center, I'm meteorologist Craig Gold for Real Radio.
Real Radio 94.3.
The following views are those of the host and not those of Clear Channel Broadcasting licenses.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with co-hosts Steve-O and Rene. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, or sushi. Who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Rene each week while they share their dining experiences with you. Listen every week while Steve-O and Rene interview celebrity chefs, give away gift certificates to some of South Florida's finest restaurants, concert tickets, and share their top 10 cuisines. Steve-O is written for the food sections of such publications as Boca Raton News, Boca Life Magazine, Parklander Magazine, and the Jewish Journal. He's no stranger to radio either. Steve-O has written 2 cookbooks, one for adults and one for children. He's a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Fitness and Nutrition, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Renee is the president of the largest communications and marketing firms in Florida, MBAS Incorporated. She's been the co-host of the Eat and Critique Show from its inception. Now let's get ready to call and share your dining experience at 877-927-6969. And now here's restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Eat and Critique Show.
The beat goes
Love
on.
that song.
The beat's not going off.
Hi, I'm restaurant critic Steve-O, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, restaurant critic Renee. See, I don't even have to read it.
Oh, I like the applause.
I love the group. Hey, we have two beautiful...
Do you want to ask me how I am?
Well, not yet. I haven't got there yet.
Just checking.
Well, since we drove over here, and but
I just want to complain.
We've also got two beautiful women in studio. Actually, three.
I got some competition today. Some stiff competition.
Unbelievable.
I may lose my position here.
Nah, you got a good position here. So we search for some of South Florida's finest restaurants, and on the way, sometimes we find the not-so-finest restaurants.
Not Friday night.
Our show is going to be opening up for the Miami Dolphins starting next month. Is that right? Next month, Freddie?
Yes.
Next month.
Yay. That's cool. Big. That's huge.
Except on the 12 o'clock games, we have to start our show at 10.
That means I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. To
do my hair.
To do your lipstick, right. This is going to be the most incredible show because we kind of get to sit back the first half of the show.
I'm going to take a nap.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm going to snooze.
No, you're not. Hey, if you'd like to watch today's show right now and see all these beautiful women.
Say it right.
Oh, that's right.
Last week you messed up. That's all I'm saying. Say it right.
Well, we've got all these different radio shows we do
I
now.
understand that, but say it right.
Okay. Say it right. Is that right? I do it? I do it?
It's the eatingcritiqueshow.com.
www.theeatingcritiqueshow.com. You can watch our show live right now. This is going to be a strange show because we have...
fun. Jam-packed studio.
Oh, by the way, I got to say this before we get started.
I feel like we're in a Volkswagen. You know how they put all the clowns in?
Speak for yourself.
No, I'm not saying that we're clowns. I'm just saying that it's so packed in here today.
Hey, guys, listen. Next week, guys and women and guys, next week, we are going to open up the show to our listeners because we get so many emails saying, we want to call in, we want to talk, we want to share our ideas.
And phone calls as well.
They probably don't say it that high pitched as I just did just now.
Maybe they do.
Who knows? Who knows? But yes, next week we're going to open it up to you guys. And the second half of the show, we've got a gift certificate to a new restaurant called Another Broken Egg.
Yes.
What happened to the first one?
That broke.
That broke.
It's the second one that broke.
So let me introduce our winners of our Vic and Angelo's Critic for the Night, our second annual Critic for the Night, with over 2,600 emails. That broke last year's record of 24-something. So let's introduce you to Ken and Margarita
Denault, the winners of Vic and Angelo's.
No, you said Denault.
That's the way I talk. And you want to know something? Margarita's from New York. She's from the Bronx, baby. Okay, so you're outnumbered here today.
Okay.
So settle down there, baby.
By the way, just before, because I keep saying before we get started, we ate last night at the office.
And Marcella, the general manager, is such a sweetheart.
He did.
So we have to have him in studio.
Oh, we are.
Okay.
We're definitely going to have him in studio. We haven't had...
And wait a second, Executive Chef Kelly as well.
Yes.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah, they're going to... You know what? He's going to bring some dishes so we can actually see him. But that is... We just talked about it. It's such a great gastropub.
It really is.
And we go there also
so much is going on
to watch
there.
people
Yes.
there. It's right there.
We watched
the
weather last night. It was bad.
Yeah, the weather was bad, but the food was phenomenal.
It really was.
I love the CEO Prime Burger. That is my favorite.
I had a salad last night. What was the name of the salad I had?
CEO
No,
salad.
it wasn't. Settle down. There's no CEO salad.
It was like
Frisee
yeah.
salad. And it had granola and blueberries and strawberries. How do you know? You didn't eat it.
I watched
Can I talk about my own dish?
Just tell me about the dressing. That's the best part.
It was a pear dressing, which was so good. It was perfect. Let me talk about my own dish, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm done. Keep it up, cowboy. Keep it up. That's all I'm saying. I am your worst nightmare. That's it. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
I could be your worst nightmare.
You know what?
Tell me.
That was the best gourmet burger with the blue cheese and the bacon.
French fries. Oh, my God. Those French
you
fries
guys have
are
got
to
the
die
best fries.
for.
Thank you.
The best fries.
I tried to stay away from I said I'll have one. And then I ate all of Courtney's. You can't just eat one. It's like a Lay's potato chip.
They're addicting.
They
now,
are.
Dawn, I know you watch your figure, too.
Yes.
I'm watching mine expand. I am.
Do you ever have the burger
Yes, I eat
at the office?
I eat the meat.
Okay.
And that's, but the fries and everything are so addicting, and it's really hard to, you can't have it every day.
You can't just eat one French fry. There's just no
that's
way.
The thing. Yes. but it is.
I tried.
And I got to tell you, I love the menu. I
do too.
What's that guy's name? John Rosati and
I think so.
Don
Kimball.
Yeah.
Actually, both their names are on the menu.
I know. I saw that's really cool.
I was looking for my name. It's not on there.
We can put it on there.
Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. See, I have a new friend. I make friends.
I know. Dawn's sweet, too.
Yes.
And she's from Texas. See?
Yes.
People from Texas are sweet.
It's a Southern.
Margarita, are you with me here, please, today?
I'm still with you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So we
New York
also
in the house.
have in studio the general manager of Vic and Angel's Palm Beach Gardens, Angel.
Hey, Angel.
Hello.
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
I hope your
Pleasure to
kids
be
are
here.
listening or watching today.
I think they're listening or shopping. Two things they
Look
like
how
to
sharp he looks.
He does. He
Thank
dressed
you.
for the occasion.
No, did Al dress you today?
do. Actually, I dress like this every day.
You do? That's impressive. And they brought food for us.
I know.
How
Lots of
nice is
food.
that? They brought lots of food for us. And these are my cookies, by the way. Don't touch them. I'll break your fingers.
That's why Dawn has her own segment now. So, Angel Rosario, thank you for being on today.
My pleasure.
Sunday, having to come all the way over to the studio.
Not far from the restaurant.
It's not. It's convenient. So I'll have to come on again. Okay, so Friday night, we met our winners of the Vic and Angela's Critic for the Night, Ken and Margarita Denault. And it was such a pleasure dining with you guys. It really was. It was really nice. It was a really enjoyable evening. So welcome to the studio, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Your letter was outstanding.
It was. It stood out
Outstanding.
amongst the rest.
I mean, we had to read all 2,600 plus emails.
It was nice reading them.
I know, but someone said, we just want to come on the show.
We love to eat.
Yeah, we know we're going to put that one at. Yeah, we love to eat. We love Italian food.
Yeah.
So your letter was wonderful. It wasn't that long, but it was right to the point.
It was perfect.
And for people who've eaten all over the world, basically, we could not wait to take you to Vic and Angelo's. And this Vic
So
and
you've never dined there before. This was your first dining experience hearing it on our show.
Yes, it was our first time.
Which I love. So how long have you guys been listening to the show? Don't tell me a week.
No, I always listen to the station, so in my car, it's always on WZZR.
Yes.
And
so we just happened to come on.
Sunday afternoon, I happened to be going to the store, and there you were. About 2-3 months now.
Good. That's great.
They're definitely new friends to the
Okay,
show.
so now we have to ask them what they like about the show. Put you on the spot now.
Oh, I like your interaction.
They like our interaction.
He likes your inner and my action. That's what it is.
Aye, that didn't sound good.
It
did
You gonna
not.
get pulled off
He
the air
likes
again?
my inner. Ay, veis mia.
So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about each dish. And I want you just to tell us what you thought of each dish.
And they're going to explain it briefly also.
Yeah, exactly. It was a tough night because Tastemakers was going on. And it was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
And
Crazy.
Chef Eric was all over the place, but I have to tell you, he is so wonderful. He made sure he was like running around with sneakers that night, back and forth, to make sure everything was perfect.
And I just want to say one other thing before we get into the dishes. Our server, James.
The best server I think I've ever had at any restaurant. I'm just going to give him kudos.
We do this every week. I mean, wasn't he incredible?
He was.
With
Even
the wine pairings and everything
he
that he did.
His personality, his energy, he cares. He's been that way since day one, and
he's knowledgeable.
He explained
And passionate.
every dish to us. And I got to tell you something that he just did. When I went
Get her
outside.
to stay closer to the mic.
Okay, you got to stay closer to the mic. Anyway, when I stepped outside for 2 seconds, he actually walked me outside and stood to make sure I was okay, and then walked me back to the table, which I thought was so impressive. He didn't know I'm not a celebrity. I think he thought I was a celebrity, and he thought he had to be my bodyguard. But that was very nice.
Yes, he's a gentleman.
Yes,
really,
he certainly is.
And he knows everything, backwards and forwards.
He did.
It's
Very
really great.
knowledgeable.
The wine he selected, the pairing he did was perfection. I mean, he actually brought us out a red wine to go with the Italian food, as well as a white wine to go with the fish.
That's perfect.
Yes, so I was really impressed.
I actually gave him a $2 tip. I've never seen anybody thank me so much.
And you asked for 50 cents back.
I usually do. No, I went all out this time. All out. And I asked him if he could pay for the parking.
I know, that's what I was going to say. At least you had 50 cents for the valet.
No, but anyway, he was so
He's a
amazing.
sport. You know
I
that.
am. I love good service. So we're going to start off with our first dish, which was my favorite, the garlic bread.
And Steve-O shared. Did you see that? He shared the garlic bread.
Well, I understand how every time I listen to the show, you're always talking about their garlic bread. It is tops.
Isn't it?
Thank you.
Did you like that margarita? That was phenomenal.
The garlic bread was to die for.
Wasn't
I
it?
just loved the bread. Just loved it.
And they bring that throughout the evening. We actually had to stop them from bringing it. Otherwise, you get full.
That's
too
why
quickly.
I was kicking you under the table. Stop stopping him.
Is that
Just
why you
keep
kicked
bringing
me?
it on.
Did you feel my heel in your foot?
Because he didn't have nothing to put in his pocket.
Exactly, exactly.
So now, Vic and Angelo's is on Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach and Palm Beach Gardens. Tell everybody where Palm Beach Gardens Vic and Angelo's is.
It's 4520 PGA Boulevard, across from the Public Shopping Plaza. We're in the Commons.
And it's the
It's
same,
very easy to find,
and
too.
it's the same menu. It's definitely like the atmosphere is a little bit different.
Yes.
It's a little bit more laid back, but the food is just as perfect there as it is in Delray. I mean, it's just phenomenal.
Absolutely. And one other thing, Chef Eric is the only chef who's been Chef of the Month twice.
Yes.
We've never had that
well
happen
deserved.
before.
We love Chef Eric.
Well, we split the check, too.
And we love Chef Alan. We don't want to not include him in that.
So let's start off with the cold antipasta first, with the Parmesan cheese and the
Okay,
red
let
peppers.
them explain it. They're the critics. I can't even talk today. They're the critics. Settle down. Take a nap. Take a siesta.
Okay, so the antipasta was first.
What'd you guys think about that dish?
Well, about the antipasta, the pepperoni was fabulous. It was nice and spicy, which I love spicy food. And the red hot peppers were delicious. Really, really good.
I love them.
Great
As a
way to
starter,
start.
that was like perfect.
Especially with the wine and the cheese. I love that, right? Was that not
He
phenomenal?
made me a drink, which was...
What'd you have?
He just made it for me. I told him I like vodka. And he went out and he made me a nice drink. I enjoyed it then. And when we were
This is
having
my new
dinner-
best friend. She likes vodka too.
That's right.
I love it.
And then the sangria that he made for me was perfect.
Wow. See that?
Okay, now the next dish.
We had John's mom's recipe, the meatball, the signature Kobe meatball. So what'd you guys think about that?
I'll tell you, John's mom's meatball was phenomenal. 10-ounce Kobe beef with San Marzano sauce, basil, roasted red peppers, topped with a whipped ricotta cheese. It was phenomenal. I could have just ate that with a salad. I think my wife will agree.
And go home happy, right?
Absolutely.
So you guys also offer that meatball for half price for happy hour.
That's correct. 3
Which
to
is
7.
incredible. That's some deal.
From 3 to 7, 7 days a week.
It's we actually had somebody from Italy with us. True story.
Yes.
Who had the meatball, loved the sauce. He wanted to buy a year's supply of sauce. That's how good it was. I mean, when
And you
got-
guys were nice enough to send some home with him, which I thought was so sweet.
Yeah,
that was a while ago. That was like a year ago.
But it was,
yeah,
that shows how good your sauce is.
yeah. But that Kobe meatball is my favorite. I always say that. I love that meatball.
Okay, so and that's got to be your number one appetizer.
That's one of them.
Is it? Oh, let's.
What's the other one? Wait a second. What's the other one?
Well, there's quite a bit. People love the pizza. as an
Okay, so
we're
we
just-
had the pizza next.
Yes, we're just strictly appetizers
And the
first.
wings.
And the wings.
Ah, I love the wings with the onions on them.
And the Parmesan cheese.
I love those.
But there's one thing.
I'm going
that's-
back for
I know.
those.
We brought you some today.
Oh my God. I don't have to
But
go
there's
back.
one thing I'm so upset, but it's really not your fault. That's not on the menu. Squash blossom.
They're not in season.
I know. I said it's not their fault.
It will come back, I promise.
Those are the best.
No, I hate squash.
Are you trying to top me here?
Yes.
No.
And to have a dish that someone does not like squash and make it so good that you, I mean, I absolutely love the squash blossom.
Okay, mazel
When's it
tov,
coming
that's
back?
good.
Hopefully November, October.
I'm going to sit out there and wait.
You can just eat the garlic bread till then.
Okay.
Sit outside and eat garlic bread all day long.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so then we had the pizza. So what'd you guys think of the pizza?
And we did the original one.
Yes.
That's the one we did.
Okay.
Yeah, the original was delicious, just perfect with the San Marzano tomatoes, the mozzarella. James also explained a little bit of the crust and the making with a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt. It was absolutely perfect.
And that 900-degree oven, right?
Yes.
And
That's
the
what
water
gives
from
it
New
that-
York.
Always.
Brooklyn water.
Yes.
Yes.
That was amazing. You
That
bring
was
your
really
water
good.
down just so you get the
Yes.
proper pH and everything else.
And John is from Brooklyn, so bringing the water in is a big deal for him as well, and for everybody else who is from New York and Brooklyn or wherever it is, because they can actually taste it. And you can absolutely taste it.
You can taste the difference, yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely, yes, you could.
The train next, that's what brings the water in. The train.
The train?
Yeah.
I thought that's what
They're
brings
pulling
Chef,
it off.
Chef Eric back and forth to both locations.
But, I mean, we love your pizza. In fact, I never told Rene when
What now?
When I came out to Palm Beach Gardens to pick up some gift certificates.
You put a pie in your pocket?
Well, pretty close. I got Al to make a pizza for me, and
With that shoulder motion?
yeah, I snuck one. It's that good. Okay, then
And brought me home none, right? As usual.
Renee, you weren't supposed to know about it. So how
Okay, you
could I
just
bring it
told
home
me
to you?
now.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have my friend Dawn. She brings me food.
Anytime.
Thank you, Dawn.
me
See
know.
that?
Then we had the oregonata trio.
That's my favorite.
Is
That
it? I was
my
going to
favorite.
ask you
I
to show what your
love
favorite
that.
is.
That's your favorite appetizer?
Yes, absolutely.
Phenomenal.
Okay, you're on, bro.
Oh, I simply enjoyed the Jeanette and John's oregonata trio with the lobster, the shrimp, the calamari. It was just phenomenal. It was cooked perfectly. We had the Italian breadcrumbs like on top. It was with the grilled lemon.
Oh, yes.
On the side. Fantastic.
It needed no dipping sauce with it.
No.
Nothing. It is perfection. When you don't need dipping sauce, you know how phenomenal it is.
It was, well, there wasn't anything left, so I guess it was pretty good.
Where is it? In your pocket? Did you check him at the end of the evening?
That is so funny because I was getting ready to ask Dawn, what is your favorite
That is my
dish?
favorite.
Is it really?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, then we had the black grouper, and it's not blackened grouper, it's black grouper. So what'd you think about that? Because I know you love fish.
Go ahead.
I never eat fish, so this was actually my first time eating fish.
Right, you
but
had said.
I will continue eating it. For the first time experience, it was wonderful, and I was spoiled with the fish.
It sold you.
It sold me for fish.
Thank you.
That's
That means a
impressive.
lot.
That
Yes,
is
that's
impressive.
impressive. It really is.
If I was to come back to Vic and Angela's, which I definitely will, I would just go there specifically for that grouper.
Really? Oh,
That it was
that's
just
great.
phenomenal with the lump crab meat. You know, you had the grilled lemon, scampi sauce, over the cannelli beans, and the escarole. I know that's traditionally how they prepare
makes me
that.
hungry.
But it was just an incredible fillet.
That's great. Thank you. That really does mean a lot to us, really.
And then how about that shrimp dish that we had with the pasta? What was the name of that?
Oh, no, that was the vodka, the penne vodka.
Yes. So
That-
what did you guys think about that dish?
I loved it. I just loved it. I could have eaten that all night.
That was my favorite of the evening. I never had that dish. That was one of the few dishes I've not had there because I think I've eaten everything on the menu. I love that dish.
You know, food's important. Of course, it's very important. But with Vic and Angela's, it seems like there's like 2 or 3 people assigned to the table. So whether it's water or drinks or a lot of times you're trying to find your server, there's always someone right around watching.
Well,
to make
service is
sure.
perfection.
So
There really
you're-
is.
and
Thank
that's
you.
what is. Did you notice how great the service? I mean, it's not just us; it's everybody gets the same service.
From the
there.
moment we walked in, starting with the girl in the front, excellent service, and all the waiters were there. They all said hello to us. They all greeted us. It was like being at home. It was wonderful.
And that was before they knew they were with us.
Right?
Had nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with you.
That is great because that's the way I've always wanted it to be from the beginning. Like you're walking into someone's home, and I want people to feel that way.
You do feel that
especially
way.
when you, from the beginning to the end. And I think, and we strive for that. And, and that means a lot when you hear from you guys.
And that's how I felt.
And that's really great to hear. Thank you. That means
It's definitely a team effort.
absolutely.
Yes, we see that.
I always feel so at home there. Even when I go to the bathroom, I don't lift up the lid or anything.
That's really nice. You just got nabbed. I knew it.
It was Coco.
Listen, I
Who's
fell.
your dog?
Listen, you leave it up, and I fell in last week.
said I fell
not
at
to
home
go,
with Vic
not
and
put things in
Angela's.
the toilet, but I'm just saying I fell in last week.
Angel, just tell everybody your hours.
It's true,
also.
Freddie. I'm not just joking. I have to say that.
Listen, nothing is sacred on this show.
Nothing.
You know that. What do you think people listen to us for?
Yeah. I won again.
So tell everybody your hours.
All right, weekdays are our hours. We open up at 11:30, and on weekdays we close at 10 p.m. And on weekends we open at 10 a.m. for brunch, and then we close at 11 p.m.
And how about your happy hour?
Happy hours 7 days a week, from 3 to 7.
At both locations,
At
same
both
time?
locations, same time. Everything's the same.
Now, if someone wants to make reservations, folks, you've got to make reservations.
You have to dine at this
You can't
place.
just walk, especially on the weekends. You can't just walk up. You've got to make reservations. So give us the phone number for Palm Beach Gardens.
Palm Beach Garden number is 561-630-9899.
And Delray.
Delray?
It's
Go ahead.
561-278-9570.
Perfect. Okay, so let's talk about our final dish of the evening, which isn't it the Venetian cake, John's favorite?
No, that's mine.
Oh, that's your favorite.
That
Okay,
is
I knew it
Dawn's
was
baby.
somebody's favorite.
That's mine.
That is
John's-
unbelievable.
John's is a banana cream pie.
Which I love too. Yes, I love that
But
too.
mine is the Venetian.
Okay, so we had the Venetian cake. So what did you guys think about the Venetian cake?
That was the best part of the meal. That
That really means a lot to me.
Have you ever seen such a big slice?
That was some chaza piece, though. It was, I mean, there were 4 of us. We couldn't even finish it.
We shared it together. It was wonderful. Actually, the chef brought it out, and Chef Eric, who was wonderful, by the way. He was so on top of us, just, explaining, as well as James was incredible. James explained everything from the ground up, almost everything he put down on our table.
Yes.
But that triple layer vanilla cake said it was an old family recipe. It was a Venetian cake with a vanilla custard and a toasted meringue.
Yes.
To die for.
Yeah.
It
I
really
had it
is.
yesterday, as a matter of fact.
I had it this morning.
Breakfast. I had it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
A little secret is, every time Dawn goes into any of the locations, she samples and makes sure the recipe is perfect. If not, we literally do it all over again
You have
and
to
make
throw
it
it.
again.
You have to throw it in the toilet
Every time. That's her pride and joy.
Do you know what we have? We get so many emails, people sharing their experience, and we have. I think Vic and Angelo's is one of the few restaurants that people go back 4, 5, 6 times, and it's always the same. There's never any discrepancy. It's always the same. It's
always
Service
perfect,
is always
yes.
good.
I like that.
And that's hard to do.
Yes,
that's,
it is. And it's hard to find, too.
Everybody
Yes,
has,
it is.
especially in Boca. You Boca people that are always complaining. Did we just lose all Boca now?
Probably.
Okay, it's okay. We still got Delray and Boynton.
Settle down there. I love Boca and the Boca people.
Okay, so we have a way of rating. Others don't. You've listened to the show. It's can't wait to come back.
Or never coming back.
Never coming back.
So we're not going to rate it.
No.
You guys are going to rate it because this was your first dining experience. So how do you rate Vic and Angelo's?
I rated with an A+++, and I was discussing with Ken last night that if I ever want to eat Italian food, I would spoil. I would never go any other place except Vic's and Angelo.
I love it. So is that a can't wait to come back?
That is an all the time come back.
clapping.
Make sure you spell Margarita's name right on the check.
And also, I agree. I can't wait to come back, and I'll definitely be bringing some friends with us on our next visit.
Great.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, really.
It's
That
a
means-
great place to impress. Like someone says, I love Italian. Where are you going to take me? You have all these restaurants down here, and you take them to Vic and Angelo's.
Because there's so
It's very
many,
impressive.
there's so many restaurants to choose from, but not top notch.
I know.
And Vic and Angelo's is top notch.
It's real Italian food. It's real.
It
it's
is.
not
Thank you.
make believe. It's not fake. It's
Right.
real.
It's in New York. It's the water.
It's Brooklyn, New York recipes. That's all I'm going to say. It doesn't even get any better than that.
And it's fresh. I mean, the
Everything's
freshness
fresh there.
is absolutely out of this world. We're going to go to breaks. We got to pay some bills.
Yes, we do.
And when we come back, we're going to have some final thoughts for Ken and Margarita.
We are?
I am.
Okay, I'm scared.
Let's go.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Rene and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. Let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon, rigatoni bolognese with meat sauce, or, my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I received so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
This is Les Gold of Hardcore Pawn, American Julian Loan, and I've got the two best people in South Florida, Steve-O and Rene, my favorite people on the radio.
So hi, this is Teresa Judice from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I love the South 40 East radio show.
I hope they come out okay.
You say this every week.
I do. I don't know.
What is that, thunder? Something exploded.
No, I mean, Teresa.
Thank God it's not your head.
Teresa Judice from the New Jersey Housewives.
I know. I love her.
Is in a little bit of trouble with her husband. But they've been on the show. She's so sweet, and she's got four beautiful daughters.
I know, and she's got fabulous cookbooks. I love her cookbooks.
I know. So, and she's a good friend of the show. So
she is.
We'll keep her in prayer. Anyway, we're right back here in studio with. Look at this. I don't have to look at any notes at all.
Are you trying to impress me?
I'm going to go across. Well, don't I always impress you?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I have to be nice. Ken told me I give you a lot of crap.
Oh.
So I got to be nice for a few minutes. When they leave the studio, it's on.
So we have Angel Rosario,
yes,
the general manager of Vic and Angelo's Palm Beach Gardens.
Yes.
We have Dawn Kimball. Notice, still looking. Eyesight. The executive.
Eyesight.
I'm not
Settle
looking
down there.
The executive director of, I would say, the brand, because it's also The Office and it's BurgerFi, which we're going to be talking about down the road. And then we've got our winners, our couple, sweet couple.
Yes. Who actually invited us for dinner, which was very nice.
They probably want me to cook.
No, they don't want me to cook like you do.
So Ken and Margarita Denault are winners of the second annual Vic and Angelo's Critic for the Night. There's going to be some really upset people out there. I saw a couple emails that said, please let me win, please.
Really? Did they try to pay you off?
I would never tell you.
That's real nice.
I would never tell you.
Did Ken pay you off?
So let's just go. This is a new experience for you. In fact, Ken in his email said this would be the most incredible experience of all experiences. That's what put us over the edge on that one.
Which was very nice. That was very sweet.
How could you not make them critics for the night? You know, the $2,000 check helped a little bit too.
And proper spelling of my name.
And a cash fine. Yeah, right. So just tell us overall the whole experience from...
Your final thoughts.
Yes.
Not Steve-O's final thoughts. Your final thoughts.
Well, I think it was an incredible experience to, share with you guys the experience of just having dinner with y'all. We had a great conversation. Great conversation.
Are you from Texas?
And no.
Oh, you said y'all.
South Florida. But anyways, and I also like to thank Vic and Angelo's for a wonderful experience as well. The food, was, as I said, was just phenomenal.
Thank you, really.
Looking forward to coming back. And it was, I feel like we've made some new friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, people think being a restaurant critic is just like that's what started this whole thing. That, I want to be a restaurant critic, or I go out to eat every night. But you know what? We do come across some not so good restaurants.
Yes.
And
we don't want to put anybody out of business, but that's our job, not to put them out of business.
We have to be honest.
Exactly.
And we get all the emails we get, people say that they can tell we're being honest, but that's the bad part, because no one wants to hurt anybody's business.
Exactly.
But we started the show because we were told to go to certain places to dine out, and we come out there shaking our heads.
Or
like,
reading on the
horrible.
internet reviews.
Reviews on the internet.
We found out they were paid for.
They weren't so great, and we said, you know what?
You can't pay us off. Well, maybe Steve-O.
Well, it can't me.
Exactly.
Depends on how many zeros in the check. But that's the hard part about the business is, and when you have a chef looking down at you.
And you have to uninvite them on the show. Here's your gift certificate back.
It was so good, we're going to give it back to you. We don't want to cost you.
We've done that a lot of times.
Yeah, but it's not as easy as, look at all the food we got.
Wait a second, plus the weight gain.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to talk about that. So it's really cool seeing a couple see what it's like being a restaurant critic, coming on the show, talking about it, giving your true feelings.
They got a taste of what we do. Yes.
They absolutely did. So we're going to go take another break. We got a lot of bills to pay today.
I see that.
I know. But it's okay. We're still in business, yeah.
Okay, good.
And
thank God.
We'll see you on the other side.
Hi, this is Steve O,
thanks,
co-host
guys.
of the Eat and Critique Show. I want to talk to you about my favorite deli, 2J's, with 24 locations throughout South Florida, 11 of them right here in Broward and Palm Beach. Most of us have ordered out from 2J's at one time or another, from those morning business meetings to bar mitzvahs, or maybe you ordered one of their great holiday trays. What I love about 2J's is how consistently good they are and how my orders are always accurate and on time. Whatever occasion we are celebrating and I'm put in charge of the food, I know ordering from 2J's will always be a hit. From their cheese trays to their meat trays, 2J's never disappoints me or our company. You can always tell the difference between the 2J's trays and the other trays at parties, as 2J's trays are always the ones that are devoured. Finally, I can't forget about 2J's latkes, or their stuffed cabbage, or their matzo ball soup, which are just like my Nana used to make. Go to their website to find out the location nearest you at www.2js.com. That's TOOJAYS. Tell them Steve O and Rene sent you from the Eat and Critique Show.
Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Rene and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. Let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon, rigatoni bolognese with meat sauce, or, my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I received so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes, or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
Yo, cuz, how you doing? This is Steve Martirano of Cafe Martirano in Fort Lauderdale, and at the Hard Rock Seminole Hotel and Casino, and at the Rio in Las Vegas. And I love turning into my friends, Steve-O and Rene, Eat and Critique Radio Show. Enjoy. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, listen, do you smell the studio?
Yeah, it's not body odor, right? No, it smells unbelievable in
What
here.
does that smell?
That's our chicken wings.
Wow. Freddie, get those on camera. Look at those chicken wings. They are to die for. You guys have to try one of those after. They are unbelievable.
Thanks for the offer.
Oh, you guys too,
We'll
of
mail them
course.
to you.
Our great board
Our
ops,
board ops.
Billy and Jimmy.
Who are up in
Port St. Lucie. Let
Port
me say
St.
it for
Lucie.
you, Port St. Lucie.
Okay. So we'll email them to you guys.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
I'll bring them to you in person. How do you like that?
There goes the mics. So, Angel,
I
listen,
love
you've got an event coming up. Cooking classes.
Yes, actually, we started a cooking class 3 months ago, and our first attendance, we had 9 people. Second month, we had 12. Last month was our third. We had 55 people.
Wow.
Great.
This month, we're up to 65.
You want to join?
That is so cool.
I'm going to.
Yes. No, I know how to cook, but I want Steve-O
So,
to go.
What day is it on?
It's the last Saturday of every month.
Okay.
It's from 6:30 to 9:30, and we usually pick 1 or 2 items from our menu, and we teach you how to make it. You actually make it, take it home, and then we bring out samples for you to actually try it.
How cool
I
is
think you
that?
should definitely do it. Because listen, we had a conversation. I just have to mention this, okay? We had a conversation Friday night, and Ken cooks all the time.
So
okay, wait a second. I'm not done. I'm not done with my segment.
My mother's on the phone.
We just
Oh
ordered one
God.
of those.
Okay, let me just say something that wasn't nice that you just said that. Anyway, so I think that you should join the cooking class.
You do?
Yeah, it would be nice to be cooked for.
Renee, you do know I went to culinary school, right?
Not lately. I don't know that. Since when? I want to see credentials.
I was a sous chef coming out of culinary school.
Okay, they know how to cook too.
But when they told me to be there at 3:30 a.m.
I know. When they told you to pick the crates out of the truck, that's
The
it. That was the end
tomatoes
of. Okay, but that doesn't mean you can't cook at home.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, is this is every Saturday? No, first Saturday.
It's the last Saturday of every month.
See how close I was?
It's the smell of the wings that throwing you off.
That's
no
it.
kidding. Actually, I'm looking at that pizza. That's okay. And the class, 3 hours?
No. 9:30 to 10:30.
It's an hour.
Oh, I thought he said
It's an
6.
hour.
That's
Don't you
fine.
think it's a wonderful opportunity for you?
I'm trying to get out of this.
Okay, I think it's so nice.
And it's in Dallas, Texas, right?
It's in New York.
I'm still trying to get out of this.
It's in Brooklyn.
It's the Palm Beach Gardens location.
It's in Brownsville, right?
Yeah.
Dawn?
Yes, it is.
Listen, you could go visit
New Brunswick.
Chef Al. Okay, settle down over there. You could go visit Chef Allen
Right.
and Al
Is that who?
and Michael.
Wait, now, is this at both locations?
No, there's something only at PGA for right now.
Oh,
PGA.
okay.
So it's a nice trip. It's a nice drive out there. I'll give you gas money.
Catch that right now. Remember, guys, catch that.
Oh, stop.
Okay, I think we have our next guest on the phone.
Okay.
This is going to be. I love this place. I'm just waiting to see if her name comes up. There's a place in Boca that just opened up. You guys have got to try it.
I got Sarah.
Oh, who?
I don't know, broken egg, something.
Okay.
Come on.
Broken egg.
Okay.
Another broken egg.
Yeah, it's called Another Broken Egg.
You guys got to work with me.
Yeah.
Work with him. Work with him.
Dawn, it's Louisiana food.
Oh, nice.
It's Louisiana country, the real biscuits and gravy.
Yes,
not the
Dawn
stuff
would
they serve.
appreciate that.
Well,
Spicy?
listen,
Anything? Like, I like that.
I know.
Me
grits, the real grits. Anyway, we have on the phone from Another Broken Egg. I thought it was supposed to be Cheryl. Cheryl? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Is it Cheryl?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Still?
I apologize.
That's okay. Cheryl, you're the manager, but you're getting ready to be the general manager of the Jupiter location.
Yes, that's going to be opening in November. I'm in the Boca Raton store right now, which is Vanessa's store. Vanessa Ramos is the general manager of this particular store.
So where are you located? We're in Boca Raton.
In the Royal Palm Plaza. It's 508 Via de Palmas. It's on the corner of Northeast Meisner and Federal Highway.
That's easy to find. So tell everybody a little
They
history.
got 2,000 restaurants there in that center.
Yes. Well, they stand out. No, they don't.
Okay,
So
they're down to 19 cents.
Settle down there. Cheryl, tell everybody a brief history about this restaurant.
Okay. Well, Steve Green and his wife were in San Diego, California, and found a little cafe that they loved. And then they moved back south, and they were just missing that food. So they kind of worked on, getting some of the recipes from this place. And then they found an old New Orleans house that was built out of barge wood from the New Orleans wharves. The real old house that they restored was from 1908. And then in 1996, they opened up their first Broken Egg Cafe.
Very
Just
cool.
word of mouth, and within the first 2 months, they were using 1,400 eggs a week.
Wow. So you only serve breakfast and lunch. Is that correct?
Yeah, the whole menu is available the whole day from 7 to 3. And it's a country kitchen, grandma's house, wholesome food, meals with a smile, fresh ground coffee.
I know. Steve-O went without me. I just have to throw that in. And he came home and he raved about the restaurant. He loved it.
Yeah, we fed him well. We took good care
I know, but
of
don't
him.
feed him too good. I just got to tell you, don't feed him too good.
That's our job. You don't tell him to take care of him.
I know, but that's not taking care of him. I just have to point that out.
And I have to compliment Chef Trevor. He's got so much passion. He did incredible. I was so impressed.
Yeah, Trevor Simon. He does a fantastic job in that kitchen. He really does.
I love the
we're really
coffee
glad to
mugs,
have
too.
him.
I loved your coffee mugs.
Did you bring home a coffee mug at least for me?
Don't say anything. You're not supposed to take
And you
them.
know they're handmade mugs.
Yeah. They got the
Don't
perforated
say
logo.
anything. Wait a second. Don't say anything. I
Those
didn't see
6
one.
I brought home with me?
You didn't bring home 6. You didn't even bring home half of one.
Okay. Anyway, let's give everybody. Let's do a brief description. Now you have indoor and outdoor seating,
which is nice.
Yes, and a full liquor license with
That's
pepper-infused
surprising.
Bloody Marys with sangria.
Bloody
mojitos.
Marys. I love it. So you didn't tell me they had Bloody Marys.
Do I drink?
And we use our own pepper infusion.
I'm coming for breakfast. They have Bloody Marys.
Well, you don't even have to eat breakfast at breakfast time. We've got
Exactly,
some great
Marguerite. You in with
sandwiches
me?
and salads.
Another broken egg. We could
Yeah.
go for Bloody Marys there.
You know, while we're getting everybody breakfast hungry, we have a $50 gift certificate to give away. 877.
Why are you looking at me? You know everything by heart. Go ahead.
Okay, watch this. 877-927-6969.
Very impressive.
Call us now. Wow, they're always talking. The 5th caller, though. Not the 1st, not the 2nd. Sound like LeBron. Not 1, not 2, not 3.
That's funny.
Liar. He didn't tell us he was leaving after 4 years. How do you get 7 when you're leaving in 4? Anyway, that's another story. But anyway, if you want to
Don't forget, this is not a sports show. I just have to tell you that.
Well,
we're talking to another broken egg.
I know, but we're going to be
Talking about eggs.
opening for the Miami Dolphins.
Yes,
though.
we are. That's big.
Okay. I tell everybody that now. This is Cheryl.
You say it in your sleep.
I know. We're opening for Miami Dolphins.
Quite a riot.
We're opening for Miami Dolphins. So we're going to give away a gift certificate. 5th caller, 877-927-6969. And you can get a lot for $50 there.
Yes,
A
I'm
lot.
sure. The
Without a
prices are
doubt.
reasonable.
Absolutely.
Steve-O said
At
the
least 2
prices are-
cups of coffee. At least. Okay.
Well,
So now let's talk about the sweet potato pancakes, which were
Okay.
out of this world.
absolutely. They come with spiced pecans and a cinnamon marmalade that is fantastic, and then whipped cream. I mean, you can't get any better than that. They're made with real sweet potato mash, and we make the batter here.
The
That's
syrup
unusual.
was incredible, too.
Sweet potato pancakes. That's unusual.
And I got to tell you something, and Angel, you'll appreciate this. Everybody tells you their food is fresh, right? Everybody.
Absolutely.
Here's how you find out how fresh it is. Look at the size of their freezer, not the refrigerator. Look at the size of their freezer. If it's small, their food is fresh.
That's true.
And you have a very
Absolutely
small freezer.
Yes, we do. We do.
Okay, I'm going
We
to
try to order several times a week so that it's coming in fresh, and we do prep all throughout the week, so we're not keeping things, over a period of time. It's really, we've got them working on it regularly. The batters are made every morning. We have quinoa and granola. It's
Which I love.
Yeah, and the quinoa is the blueberry quinoa that we actually make here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna
maple
impress
syrup
you.
And coconut milk. It's wonderful.
I'm going to impress you. I
You're going to
love
impress her?
the bakizol.
Did he pronounce that right?
Bakizo, he
Yeah,
got
see?
it. He got it right on the mark.
I was
Good job,
close.
Steve-O.
Bakizo.
Kind of half Chinese,
Cheryl,
half
you have
Jewish.
no idea the shoulder motion that was going with that word.
Does he have a cheat sheet there?
Of course he does.
No, I don't.
Watch him on the camera. You can watch us live.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome.
We've got a winner.
You want to take the winner?
Is Dominic?
Or you want to keep the gift certificate for yourself?
No, I
and
wish I
exclude
could.
me again.
Let's go to our winner, Dominic.
Yes.
Dominic, congratulations.
Good afternoon, bro.
Yay!
Yeah, yay. I didn't even think I called in time.
You did. You won. You excited?
Yeah, no. That's great. Yes, definitely
You
excited.
just won a $10 gift certificate to another broken egg. What happened to the other
Wait
40?
a minute.
$10.
I'm keeping the 40.
Cheryl, he's keeping the 40 for himself.
Well, they go
Thief.
on one,
He's a
so unless
thief.
he's coming with Dominic.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you guys were coming with me.
Dominic.
No,
you-
wait a second, Dominic. Wait a second. Back up. I will come.
Again with the backup.
Settle down there. Dominic, I have never tasted there, and I'd love to go with you.
Oh, yes? So then you call me up.
Can't even talk now.
I left him speechless.
Well, I bet Angel will give you at least 25 of it, where Steve's only giving you 10.
Yeah.
You see that? I'm taking the whole 50. The whole 50's for me and you, Dominic. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what we'll do.
And
Yeah.
I love Dominic's southern accent, too. So, you're going to love the biscuits and gravy.
Uh-huh.
No, Dom. Hey, listen, bro. Thanks for listening. You're going to love this place.
What part of town do you live in?
Boynton Beach.
Oh, okay. That's not too far.
No.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah, you're right around the corner from us.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right around the corner from me.
Okay, bro.
Excellent.
Stay on the line. We're going to get your library card number, your credit card, all that good information.
Okay.
And it'll go out to
No
you
problem.
tomorrow. If you don't have it, seriously, if you don't have it in like a couple months,
He'll have it because I'll make. Hey, Dominic, I'll make
Call
sure
Freddie.
you have it. I'll make sure you have it, Dominic.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give it to him.
I'm not giving. I'm taking it from him.
Thanks, bro.
Okay. Have a great day.
Wow.
Thank you very much. All right.
You should have seen.
Steve.
You should have seen the phone lines going here, Cheryl.
I want to let people know, too, that we cater, and in the future we're looking to offer delivery. We also do after-hours events. You know, there's lots of opportunities.
Give your phone number out for the delivery. That's wonderful.
Absolutely. Well, we're not doing delivery yet. That's just something we're hoping to do in the future.
But you
we
take
do
reservations, right? You take reservations
on the weekends.
We don't take reservations, but we do call-ahead seating. So if we happen to be on a wait, when you're on your way, you give us a call. We'll put your name on the list, and that way it'll cut down the time once you arrive.
Perfect. If you,
You
call
told
in,
me
you're
they take
guaranteed you'll get a seat
reservations.
sometime within the future. I didn't
Oh,
know.
I'm telling you what.
Listen,
That phone number for you guys is 561-405-6940.
also had Dawn. You're from Texas.
Yes.
They have the greatest biscuits and gravy. I mean, well, not as. I mean, it's good
You
as
really
Texas.
did eat a lot, huh?
I couldn't leave without the biscuits and
I
gravy.
see that.
I had to taste it for the show.
Yeah. Okay.
It's our house-made sausage. You know, it's not your Jimmy Dean. It's house-made stuff. Lots of great seasoning in it. It's fantastic.
Chef Trevor was making it the sausage at the table while we were talking. That's really fresh.
Is that so?
And then I had the. Oh God, Renee's gonna kill me. I had the.
Wait a second. I looked down this list. I cannot even believe what you consumed.
Listen, Chef Trevor took my arm, twisted.
You are
and said-
not eating dinner
he
for the
said-
next week. That's all I'm saying.
In our defense, we did give him smaller portions
Yeah,
of each
see,
thing.
see, in their fence they had. But
Cheryl, don't take up for him, Cheryl.
they made me eat the southern crab stack.
They made you eat it. They
Made
twisted
me.
your arm.
Tell us
And
about.
that's got lobster and crab and shrimp and grit cakes, and it's fantastic. The sauce is amazing.
It sounds wonderful. It does.
And then they threw in just while I was sitting there waiting for my water.
What else?
Cheddar hash browns. They were so good.
And you had the biscuit beignet.
Shut up,
didn't you?
Cheryl. You're killing me. You're killing me,
And
Cheryl.
I've got a honey marmalade for dipping. It's you just don't even know. That's a great appetizer.
So you sat and ate dish after
Cheryl said they were small.
dish after dish. Wait a second. I am not feeding you for a month.
That was last Tuesday.
There's no food for you. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Not even cooking classes. You don't get to eat.
By the way, you've got wonderful prices. I'm just trying to change the subject.
I'm sorry,
Cheryl,
Cheryl.
please tell everybody where you're located
Cheryl,
at.
next time he gets one dish.
Yeah.
He can't have all that.
I can't do that. It's like at grandma's. He's got to eat.
Ay, veas mia.
Tell everybody again where you're located at.
We are located in the Royal Palm Plaza, and that's going to be 508 Via de Palmas. It's going to be at the corner of Northeast Meisner and Federal Highway.
And
We've
they have
only
a
been
Jupiter.
open 2 months.
And your Jupiter
Tell 'em, yeah.
location's opening in November, you said, right?
In November, yes.
Great.
Yes, it
Where is
in
it
a
going to be
brand new
located
mall.
at? In Jupiter.
Jupiter, it's going to be in a brand new mall that's over there. It's called Harborside Place. It's off of Indiantown Road and US 1.
You going to taste that too? I'm going with you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're going to come see me then, Angel.
I am coming, and listen, small portions for Steve-O, very small portions.
And you serve lunch. You've got incredible salads there. I didn't have the salad, Renee. Don't look at me like that.
Of course you didn't.
No, I didn't.
I said
Yeah,
you
the
didn't.
spinach
You eat
salad,
nothing
bacon,
green.
eggs, pecans, goat cheese, mushrooms, a warm balsamic dressing.
See, that I would love.
Okay. Cheryl, I hope we didn't give you too much trouble today. I
loved it. It was a pleasure.
Another.
I appreciate you so
broken egg.
much.
Thank you so much. Your
Thanks,
staff is
Cheryl.
wonderful.
So wait a second.
Thank
How do
you.
you rate another broken egg?
Can't wait to come back.
See that?
We can't wait to see you again. And,
See?
you know.
I can't wait to
absolutely.
try it also,
You'll
Cheryl.
definitely come into Jupiter when I'm open, and we'll do this again.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Cheryl.
And just so you know, here at Another Broken Egg, nothing short of right is right.
Nothing
I
short.
always say
yes.
that.
Well, Steve-O, he always thinks he's right. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's why he loves us.
Yes.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Have a great day,
Thank you,
Cheryl.
guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
You
Do the
too.
Coco's Asian Bistro, and
Okay.
I want to say goodbye to our guests.
All right, let me just do a quick, we have to pay the bills, right? Quick commercial. Okay, so Steve-O and I have several restaurants we love and could dine at every week, and one of those places is Coco's Asian Bistro in Fort Lauderdale. And gifted chef
The
owner
best.
Mike Poulang of Coco's Asian Bistro and Bar is located in Fort Lauderdale. He has created a new mouth-watering a la carte summer menu. He'll be offering specials that will be available for lunch and dinner through September 30th. If you've never tried Coco's Asian Bistro in Fort Lauderdale, you're missing out big time. Really big
It's
time.
where all the celebrities
And
go
the
to-
most authentic Thai dishes. They also serve sublime sushi, sashimi, and specialty rolls. And here are just a few of the summer menu appetizers, such as coconut shrimp, spicy beef glass noodle salad, shrimp in a blanket with large shrimp wrapped in wonton skin, fried and served with plum sauce. And their plum sauce is to die for over there. I love it. Or how about Chef
You know what?
Mike's?
You can eat there on the patio now. They have
Well, they
that
have
mist now.
Yes, and they have indoor and outdoor dining. And Chef Mike has the Tom Yum Goong hot and sour soup filled with large shrimp,
That's an Italian
chili
dish,
paste.
you know.
Yeah, sure. Coconut milk, fish sauce, lemongrass, and straw mushrooms. And next time I go, I'm going to try the braised lamb shank. And Chef Mike slowly simmers that with fresh rosemary, garlic, tomatoes, and red wine. You like how fast I'm doing this? But it really is such a wonderful restaurant. I love this restaurant.
It is our favorite Thai restaurant.
It really is. Or I might try, next time I go back, the Thai curry beef short ribs. Those sound wonderful.
I love watching you do this commercial.
You do?
So I don't have to say some of the...
Okay, I can't wait to go there again. Was
I know.
scheduled to go in
We're
2
going
weeks.
there, yeah.
I know, but I can't wait 2 weeks. And don't forget to save room for desserts such as the Ro Thai pancakes with coconut ice cream, sliced bananas, or the Shibuya honey toast served with coconut ice cream and fresh raspberries. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday, Coco's offers fine music, entertainment from 6 to 10 p.m. And last time we were there, we dined. A-Rod was sitting at
I
the
know.
booth
I know.
that we were going
I don't
to
know if
sit
that's a big
in.
deal anymore, though.
I wanted to send his lap, but he ran away. And there's always celebrities dining there, like David Cassidy. We say that again and again.
I was going to say maybe A-Rod, maybe he had a... No, I'm not going to say injection.
A-Rod's- he's
I'm
still-
not going to say that.
Don't say anything bad. Settle down there. I'm going to go eat with... I'm going to... Listen, I'm going to go sit and eat with A-Rod at Coco's Asian Bistro. Okay, they're located in the Harbor Shops off 17th Street at 1841 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale, and they serve lunch from 11:30 to 3 daily and dinner from 5 to 10, and Fridays and Saturdays till 11 p.m. To make reservations at Coco's Asian Bistro, call them at 954-525-3541. That's 954-525-3541. And tell them you heard on the Eat and Critique show and that Rene did the best commercial ever. And Steve-O just watched her.
Of course. Anyway. So this is our show. This is what we... When you listen, this is... And, of course, you know, I'm the star of the show. Renee is...
Okay, so next week I'm staying home.
Anyway, Renee is
Right,
the star
Jimmy
of the show.
and Billy?
No.
They even say no.
No. This has been such a cool show today. We've still got a few minutes left. Vic and Angelo's, you're going to start being with us now all the time, which we're really excited
We're really
about.
excited about
And
that,
The
yes.
Office and BurgerFi. We've got Ron coming in a couple weeks from BurgerFi. I love our sponsors. I mean, we just got the
Yes.
coolest sponsors because they're places that we love. Because I used to-
Otherwise, they wouldn't be sponsors.
yeah, no, that's exactly right. And
I'm not saying that joking around. It's true.
we're going to get Chef Eric on the show. And
Chef Allen.
Chef Allen
Chef
on the
Kelly.
show.
Name all the chefs.
And you know what? We got to get Alan here too. This
Oh,
guy,
he's a trip. He's the mayor at Palm Beach Gardens. Is that true, Dawn? He's like the mayor there.
But I'm gonna say something. God, I hope I don't screw things up right now.
What are you going to say now?
Sometime next month, I want to get John Rosati on the show.
Oh, we'd love to get him on.
So that's your homework.
Okay.
Because
That's our
we
homework.
had
If anybody could convince him, it's not going to be us. It's going to be Dawn.
She's done it before. But I mean, what an interesting man.
Well, he's actually been on one of our tape shows, and he's such a nice guy. He really is.
I know. So we want to.
Thank you.
That's your homework.
Thank you.
I mean, everything he touches, it's just like one of our other shows, we had a Jaguar
Steve-O,
dealership.
he just wants to touch him.
I want his luck.
That's it. He just wants to rub up against him.
No,
John will never come in if you keep saying that.
He's an amazing man, John Rosati,
He really is.
who owns The Office and Vic and Angelo's and
BurgerFi.
BurgerFi, and he also owns Quaker Oats, and he owns. I'm just kidding.
Nabisco.
He should be on Shark Tanks. He should be on there. Do you know what that show is?
Yes, I know.
I mean, that's our favorite show.
But don't replace Mark Cuban, though. You know, he's my man.
I know.
Oh,
I
he's
love
fun.
Mark Cuban.
And Ken and Margarita, listen, it's not easy. When you walk into this place, we have got a huge studio.
Yes.
Clear channel.
And
which
lights and cameras and live mics.
We're on the top station.
And
in
Steve
Palm
O and
Beach
myself.
And we've got Freddie and Linda in here.
From amp2.tv.
And you know what? We've also got two wonderful, not one. Most shows have one. We have two incredible board ops.
We do.
With Jim Schmidt, and we have Billy. Was it O'Leary? Did I get that right? I always call him Billy.
Yes, you did.
I just call him Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy and Jimmy.
I mean, these guys do the most amazing job. And, of course, you know, Freddie and Linda with the production work. It's made, we have one of the most incredible shows. Should be, I'm just going to say it myself.
Should be what?
So guess what we're going to do? Next week, we're opening up the show next week to our listeners.
Yes.
You
which is
guys
gonna be
get
a lot
to
of
call
fun.
in.
And scary at the same time.
Could be scary.
This ought to be a blast.
Yes, I'm going to love that. I really am.
You guys get to call in and share your
Well,
favorite
because
restaurants.
all of the listeners, they're either writing to us or trying to call in to speak with us, which is really cool.
I had 7 emails last week. Why don't you ever open it up like...
Yeah, in that voice, in that horrible voice.
The Love Doctors. The Love Doctors let people call in.
Okay, we let people call in.
Okay, last time I looked at our checkbook, it said the Eat and Critique Show on there, not the Love Doctors. But
do we actually
it's
have
not a bad show?
Wait a second, do we have a checkbook? I've never seen it.
You haven't? I didn't tell you.
Fork it over, Steve.
I didn't tell you.
Fork it over.
I thought I told you about it.
You didn't tell me nothing.
Well, anyway. Get this laugh down, guys. We got to get this laugh.
Stop.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
For coming on today. Don Kimball, the director, the executive director of the brand. Hey, someone has said we love you. And Ken and Margarita.
You guys did great. Thank you
much.
so much for coming in studio with us, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
You guys made the show today.
They really did.
Thanks for listening today. Have a wonderful week. Peace and love.
We're out.
Well, I don't know.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with local restaurant critics Steve-O and Rene. Tune in again next week for more restaurant reviews, fine dining gift certificate giveaways, and interviews as Steve-O and Rene search for the good, the bad, and the ugly in fine dining experiences. To contact Steve-O and Rene, go to their website at www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com or go to their Facebook page. Thanks again for tuning in to the Eat and Critique Show here on Real Radio 94.3.
Real Radio 94.3, an iHeartRadio station. WZZR, Riviera Beach. Real Radio 94.3 is available anywhere you go.